MKR 30K Cuisine is on. It's your chance at $30,000 worth of cash and prizes. It's $15,000 cash plus a $15,000 AEG kitchen package. You just watch MKR on Channel 7 or 7 Plus. Then the following day we play every morning at 7 a.m. One person going to win the absolute lot. But speaking of My Kitchen Rules...
We have been together for 18 years.
Is it really that long?
Yes, it's very long.
Wow.
Are you crying?
No, I just...
But
For entree, we are serving marron bisque.
what will they risk
Bisque is the first sauce that I was taught.
for the bits?
Oh, it's one of the classic lines.
Oh,
risk for the
no,
bisque.
risk
Make
it
it
for the
welcome.
bisque.
It's Ashlee and Matt from WA. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning. Thank you for having us.
Entered into the abyss.
We got to risk it.
Yeah. Oh, I love this.
Oh, we have so many chefs come in here and say to us, Margaret River is the region. All the best food comes from Margaret River if you want to show off. So there's a lot of pressure on you being the Margaret River couple. You should have the goods.
Yeah,
A lot of
should.
pressure.
Let's hope we do.
Do you deliver on the local produce? Do you guys cook with it a lot?
Oh, we do. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, when we can get our hands on it.
Yes.
Quite a lot of Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh,
That sort of stuff.
Def-
Yeah,
the
Merlot,
wine- the
Cabernet,
wine is
yes.
always,
Now, I certainly know this feeling, and I'm sure lots of people out there too. You know, you sweat over a hot stove for your kids, and you make something that you think they're going to love, and you get a kind of blank response. You've got 2 kids, is that right? And you say they're both foodies, and they judge you quite harshly.
They do. They're luckily I don't get it wrong too many times, but they're happy to throw in like a needed more salt, or I would have done it this way. And
Oh,
I'm like,
really?
Yeah.
How old are they?
They're 14 and 12.
Yeah.
We kind of created this.
You did?
You made your
our
own
fault.
monsters.
Yeah,
It's,
we did.
Yeah, it's our problem.
Yeah, good, Mum, but honestly, a little bit of thought would have been much better.
Far out. I can't wait for that. The kids, my oldest is 6. And so for her, it's just always pasta with cheese, please. And it is absolutely, it's agonising and it's frustrating. But you guys have mentioned, I was sort of reading through some of your questionnaires that they make you do and the questions and answers and stuff like that. And you mentioned that you've wanted to go for MKR for quite a few years, you in particular, Ash, but you've also always just sort of, with respect, chickened out before actually getting stuck into it. So what has the difference been this time and how has the journey actually been for you?
So this time Matt just said, like, let's do it. So I started the application and I got through the first part and I thought, I can't. I chickened out again. But I actually got a call from one of the producers and they said, we'd really love you to keep progressing through. And then it just really snowballed from there and I was in. So it was
And what do they make you do?
there's a lot of questions. You have to film yourself talking,
Okay,
videos,
yeah,
and then
audition, yeah.
goes on, there's cooking elements and, you know, there's quite a lot to it to make sure you can get on the show and perform the way they need you to.
So did you do the beetroot carpaccio in the cooking element? I mean, this is the entree that you talk about specifically.
There wasn't enough time, but we modified it. It was a similar take on it. It just was with some tomatoes instead.
Right.
Okay.
Sounds
Now, Matt,
lovely.
how did you find it? Because, you know, you love your cooking, you got your kids, you got your family life, but it doesn't mean that you're TV stars. Suddenly you're being watched and you're being judged. How did you find it in terms of hosting dinner parties, having people there and knowing you're being filmed the whole time?
It was very stressful.
Yep.
A lot of pressure. But it's interesting, the cameras and the people around you kind of fade out because you're so focused on what you're doing. All that just kind of disappears.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
You forget.
You kind of do. It's weird.
He's Ben Affleck though, shouldn't you?
Oh, God.
Ben
used to-
Affleck.
Excuse me, what's this?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Farina at the First Instant restaurant said Matt looked like Ben Affleck, and
Hello.
it's just
Is that right? The camera loves you.
It's a stretch.
eh?
It's a
Ashlee's
stretch.
face right now, she's really saying she believes this.
Yeah.
She's seen the Ben Affleck in you the whole time.
he's attractive. He just doesn't look like Ben Affleck.
No, we've all got a bit of Ben Affleck in us, haven't we?
We wish.
Can I hit you with a sort of unrelated question that I'm hoping you'll have the answer for? Last night I went to my family dinner and on the way I had to stop and buy feta cheese and I stopped at a supermarket that is not my local. And when I went in, I found the cheese section and there was so much cheese to choose from, but no feta. And that's because the supermarket keep the feta in a different spot.
The Greek
the-
aisle.
But why are the cheeses split up
It's
in the
wild.
supermarket?
It's
And
very
there are some,
confusing.
and it's not just because these are the fancy gourmet cheeses, because when I went to the feta, they still had Havarti and they still had Gouda. Do you know why?
It's just there's cheeses that come in that are ready to go on the shelf in the normal cheese department. you know,
Yeah.
and away we go.
Like cheddar.
Cheddar, all the they come in the box, rip it open, on it goes. It's kind of like a broader range, and then they've got more specialised, localised cheeses, usually in like a deli department or somewhere like that.
How do we get in touch with this cheese department?
I
I
think
want
it's
unfettered
dodged.
access.
I think it's dodged.
frustrating.
I've seen standard packet Havarti sitting there in the normal section. Nah.
Someone somewhere makes a decision, and it doesn't make
And they're
sense.
all
Typical.
doing it. All the supermarkets do it. I don't know why.
I blame McGowan.
Makes no sense.
MKR is back on your tellies tonight, and of course, catch it on 7+. And then be listening tomorrow. Get yourself into the draw for $30,000 worth of cash and prizes. Ashlee and Matt, nice to catch up
Nice
with you.
to
Good
meet
luck for
you
the
guys.
season.
Thank you for having us.